Are you making these common mistakes that could be ruining your job applications? When it comes to applying for a job, it can be a daunting task, especially when you're not getting any feedback or responses from potential employers. You start to wonder if it's something you're doing wrong or if it's just the competitive job market. But today, I'm going to share with you 5 common mistakes that could be killing your job applications, and more importantly, how to fix them. These mistakes are often overlooked, but they can make all the difference between getting an interview and being rejected. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to avoid and how to improve your chances of landing that dream job. So let's dive right in and explore these 5 mistakes that are costing you job opportunities. One of the most common mistakes I see is failing to tailor your resume for each job application. A generic resume might seem like a good idea, but it's not going to help you stand out from the competition. To customize your resume effectively, start by carefully reading the job description and requirements. Identify the key phrases and keywords used in the posting and make sure to incorporate them into your resume. This will not only help you pass through applicant tracking systems, but it will also show the hiring manager that you've taken the time to understand the job requirements. Another tip is to use specific examples to demonstrate your skills and experiences. Instead of just listing your job responsibilities, show how you've added value to your previous employers. Remember, the goal is to showcase how you can solve the employer's problems, not just list your credentials. By tailoring your resume to each job application, you'll increase your chances of getting noticed and landing an interview. Moving on to the second mistake, which is using a generic cover letter. A cover letter is often the first point of contact with the hiring manager, so it's crucial to make a good impression. A generic cover letter is not going to cut it, especially when it's obvious that you've just copied and pasted the same letter for every job application. To write a compelling cover letter, start by researching the company and understanding their values and mission. Show them how your skills and experiences align with their goals, and express your enthusiasm for the role. Be honest and authentic in your writing, and avoid using cliches and overused phrases. Remember, the goal is to showcase your personality and passion for the job, not just regurgitate your resume. The third mistake that's often overlooked is neglecting to proofread your application materials. A single typo or grammatical error can make a huge difference in how your application is perceived. It shows a lack of attention to detail and carelessness, which are not exactly the qualities employers are looking for. To avoid this mistake, take the time to carefully read through your resume and cover letter multiple times. Get a friend or mentor to review it as well, and ask them to point out any errors or suggestions. Another strategy is to read your application materials out loud. This will help you catch any awkward phrasing or sentences that don't quite flow. Remember, a well-written and error-free application is essential to making a good impression. The fourth mistake is not following application instructions. It's surprising how many people miss this crucial step. When you fail to follow the instructions, it shows that you're not willing to put in the extra effort to get things right. To avoid this mistake, carefully read the job posting and take note of the application requirements. Make sure you understand what's required, and double-check your application before submitting it. If you're unsure about anything, don't hesitate to reach out to the hiring manager or HR department. It's better to clarify any doubts than to risk submitting an incomplete or incorrect application. The fifth and final mistake is failing to showcase relevant skills and accomplishments. When you're applying for a job, the hiring manager wants to see how you can solve their problems and add value to their organization. To avoid this mistake, focus on highlighting your achievements and the skills you bring to the table. Instead of just listing your job responsibilities, show how you've made a positive impact in your previous roles. Use specific examples and metrics to demonstrate your accomplishments, and be honest about what you can bring to the new role. Remember, the goal is to show how you can help the employer achieve their goals, not just list your credentials. By avoiding these 5 common mistakes, you can significantly boost your chances of landing an interview and getting hired. Remember, it's all about showcasing your skills, experiences, and passion for the job, and being willing to put in the extra effort to get things right. So, to recap, make sure to tailor your resume for each job application, write a compelling cover letter, proofread your application materials, follow the application instructions, and showcase your relevant skills and accomplishments. By following these tips, you'll be well on your way to landing that dream job. Thanks for watching, and if you have any application horror stories or tips to share, please leave them in the comments below. And if you want to learn more about job application strategies, be sure to check out our next video for more tips and advice. Need to keep your screen looking busy? Sign up for our free email newsletter. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and get notifications for more 5-minute fixes.